Welcome to Semarang Virtual Tour. On this tour, we will explore various destinations in the Semarang city. Semarang is the capital of Central Java Province, as well as the fifth largest metropolitan city in Indonesia. This city is also known as Lumpia City, Atlas City, Venice Van Java, Port of Java, and Semarang Pesona Asia. With these nicknames, of course, Semarang has a variety of enchanting destinations. Among other things, we will visit on this virtual tour, namely Lawang Sewu, Sampokong Temple, Marina Beach, and Simpang Lima. Our first trip will start from the meeting point at Semarang Tawang Station. For your information, this station is the busiest station in Semarang because almost all passenger trains crossing the Northern Line stop in here. So now we are going to Lawang Sewu, which is 3.4 kilometers from the station, or about 10 minutes by motor vehicle. So now you can see in your screen that we have arrived at the first destination, namely Lawang Sewu. Lawang Sewu is a historical building located on Pemuda Street, Semarang City. According to the local community, the name Lawang Sewu was given because this building had high large windows and many doors, that it was nicknamed the Building of 1,000 Doors, or in Javanese it was called Lawang Sewu. The fact is that the number of the doors in the Lawang Sewu is not really 1,000, but only 928 doors. Lawang Sewu is divided into 5 buildings that were built in stages over an area of 18,232 square meters. The building was designed by Professor Jacob F. Klinkhamer and B.G. Ondek, an architect from Amsterdam, with a dominant characteristic of curve and simple element. In addition to the unique building design, Lawang Sewu has a stained glass ornament made by Johannes Laurens Bouten. The stained glass tells about the prosperity and beauty of Java, Dutch rule over Semarang and Batavia, maritime cities, and the triumph of railways. Other decoration at Lawang Sewu include pottery ornament in the curved plane above the balcony, a small dome at the top of a water tower covered in copper, and a spire with bronze decoration. Initially, Lawang Sewu was used as the NIS administration headquarters. However, in 1942 until 1945, Lawang Sewu was taken over by Japan and was used as the Japanese Transportation Bureau office. In 1945, it became the Jawatan Kereta Api Republik of Indonesia Central Exploitation Office. In 1946, it was used as the headquarters of the Dutch Army. In 1949, was used as Diponegoro for military command. Until finally in 1994, this building was handed back to Perumka, which then changed its status to PT Kereta Api Indonesia, and the inauguration of the Purnapugar Building A, Lawang Sewu, was carried out on 5 July 2011. Currently, the Lawang Sewu building is used as the museum or diorama presenting various collections from the era of railways in Indonesia. This diorama depicts Semarang City as the largest train center in Indonesia. Collections on display include Alkmaar collection, Edmondson machine, calculating machine, typewriter, steam locomotive replica, security, and others. Lawang Sewu presents the restoration process of the Lawang Sewu building, which consists of photo, video, and restoration materials. Near the exit, there is a library filled by books about trains. Apart from being a historical tourist spot, the Lawang Sewu building can also be rented for exhibition activities, meeting rooms, photo shoot, shooting, weddings, festival, bazaar, art performance, workshop, and many more. Because of the various uniqueness, this destination seems to be a magnet for tourists to come to visit. The attraction of Lawang Sewu include historical tourism and aesthetic photo spot location. You could say that every corner of this building has its own uniqueness that tourists must capture. So now you can see in your screen that it is a situation around Lawang Sewu. So now I'm going to give you some recommended photo spot in Lawang Sewu. What is that? Let's check it out. Recommended photo spot are glass mosaic, building aisle, line door, balcony stair, front building, and many more. So now we have finished enjoying the beauty of Lawang Sewu. We will continue the journey to the next destination.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon everybody. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Vrida Inri Savira, and you can call me Vrida. Now, we return our trip to Sampokong Temple, and let me give you information about Sampokong Temple. Sampokong is a pagoda building which is not only used as a place of worship for the Chinese people, but also a popular tourist attraction in Semarang. The building, which is dominated by red and yellow colors typical of China, is able to anesthetize the eyes when they first come to Sampokong. Having distinctive Chinese architectural style and eye-catching color, Sampokong is a popular visitor, especially among young people. The name Sampokong, or in Mandarin, San Pao Tong, means the cave of San Pao. Sampokong is a legacy of Admiral Cheng Ho, who was born with name Ma San Pao. That's why this temple is called Sampokong. When you enter the temple area, you can see a very large statue of Admiral Cheng Ho, who stands firmly. The main building of Sampokong is the form of a stone cave, which is believed to be the initial landing place and headquarters of Admiral Cheng Ho and his men when visit Java in 1400s. In the 1700s, the original cave was covered in landslides and was later rebuilt by locals in honor of Admiral Cheng Ho. Inside the cave building, there is a statue of Admiral Cheng Ho who wore in gold and functioned as a place of prayer to ask sustenance, safety, and health for Buddhists. Beside the rock cave, Sampokong also has several buildings. Several other buildings, including the shrine of the Earth God. In one temple, a part of the host god, there must be an Earth God. Buddhists usually pray to Tian, or God Sky, and to the Thai god of the earth. Dewa Bumi, or Hok Tek Cheng Sin, is the god of fortune and blessing. Initially, Buddhists pray to the god of earth to ask of sale, fertility, abundance, and pest-free crops. But it does not rule out. Buddhists can also ask for health, safety, selling merchandise, life in peace, and prosperity from the earth god. The god of earth has bodyguard in the form of a black tiger whose name is Hauliangkun. In the form of the place of the god of earth, there are doormen named Uetekyong and Siesyokpo. The birth of Hoktek Cheng Sin is celebrated every 2 days of the 2 months of the Chinese calendar. Meanwhile, every 5th of the 8th month of the Chinese calendar is celebrated as a day of gratitude for Hoktek Cheng Sin. Buddhists will give moon cakes as a thanksgiving for the bountiful harvest and sustenance during the past year. Second, tomb of the Kiai Jurumudi. The fleet captain Cheng He, named Ong Keng Hong or Wang Jing Hong, suddenly fell ill when he came to Java Island for the second time. Due to serious illness, he could not continue his journey and had to rest in Semarang for treatment. After recovering, Wang chose to stay in Simongan and hang out with the local people, and he worked the land and built house. Thanks to his hard work, the environment around the cave has developed and prospered. Wang Jihong died at the age of 87 and his buried next to Sampongkong cave. The tomb is known as the Kiai Jurumudi tomb since then the residents of Semarang, its surrounding, often come here to make pilgrimage or pray for blessings, especially every Kliwon Thursday night and Kliwon Friday night. Third, the place of Nyai Cundrik Bumi. Previously, this area was used as a storage and treatment for heirlooms. This is also where the old cave was before it was moved to a landslide. Now, here it is just a symbol of it. There are no more heirlooms left there. The last is Sampokong or Sampao Chai Tijen Shrine. This is the main place for Buddhists who wish to pray to Sampokong. The outer walls of the building are decorated with stone reliefs that tell the story of Admiral Cheng He's journey over the roughly 30 years in the 15th century. The stone used to this relief come from China. In the Sampongkong shrine is have a water, and this water is considered holy and is often used by people and visitors who want to ask for sustenance in trading, farming, recovery from illness. Water spray so that marriage is smooth and lasting. This water may not be used for swearing, divorce, or drinking water. People and visitors are allowed to take water from the well with the assistance of Byokong. Previously, Buddhists and visitors had to explain their need first so that the water could be prayed for by Byokong. Okay, that's all my information for you about Sampokong Temple. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This temple is called Gedung Batu because of its shape in the form of a large stone cave on a rocky hill. To commemorate Zheng He, Indonesian of Chinese descent, built a temple. Now, this place is used as a place of remembrance in worship or prayer as well as a place of pilgrimage. Apart from being a cultural object, the temple is also center for cultural activities. Sampokong also regularly holds the Cheng Ho Festival, which is a festival to commemorate the anniversary of Sampokong as well as commemorate Admiral Cheng Ho's arrival in Semarang. The building is a place of worship for followers of Tridharma, group of three religions consisting of Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. The price of admission is enough to pay 28,000 rupiah. Tourists can explore all corners of Sampokong, which is very wide. The package includes entering a large temple area. Enough of the explanation about our Sampokong temple, which is going to the Marina Beach. Activities are usually carried out in August each year. The atmosphere was even more festive with a lion dance competition on the main stage of Sampokong. Most of the visitors come to Sampokong for photo hunting. The journey from Sampokong Temple to Marina Beach. A glimpse of the Sampokong Temple. Access to Sampokong tourism object is quite easy. Temple, which is located on Simongan Raya Street number 129 Bongsari, Semarang, Central Java, dominated by red. A number of red lanterns decorate not only the temple, but also trees leading to the entrance. The character of the building is very thick with Chinese nuance, making this building more like a work of art. Simongan Raya Road, we take the northwest direction to Jalan Pamularsih Raya. We pass a well-known culinary place, namely Tahu Bakso Ibu Puji, Pamularsih branch which marks the trade. There is also Mr. Stay Hotel Semarang, which is quite affordable. Next, we will pass the Rangga Warsito Museum Semarang, a museum that stores and exhibits various cultural heritage and cultural objects of Central Java. The museum building consists of 4 buildings, each of which tell a different history. Kalibanteng roundabout road take the exit toward the Pantura Road. After that, turn left to Anjas Moro Street. There is a Chinese funeral home, Hoa Liwan. Chinese Hoa Liwan Funeral Home Semarang Duka is part of the facilities of the Telogorejo Health Foundation. The location is also adjacent to Stikes Telogorejo, as a form of service to the community, especially for bereaved families who will pay tribute to their predecessors. Exit the roundabout towards Jalan Madukoro Raya and turn left into Jalan Marina Pass, Terang Bangsa Christian High School. The school is well known and has won the Mayor's Cup basketball competition and won first place. you to the road Villa Marina where the beach is Marina. I explained a little about Marina Beach before being explained in more detail by my friend. It is precisely located in the northern tip of Semarang city. Marina Beach offers a lot of fun things to do. Its cleanliness is always maintained, making visitors more comfortable and feel at home there for recreation. No half-hearted. Every certain period, even the manager deliberately closed the beach for the sake of clean beach activities that are always carried on regularly.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Still excited with this place? Before this time, are you alright visit this beach? Okay. Before I give you some information about this beach, I will introduce myself. My name is Wanda Eka Sari. You can call me Wanda. I'm still 17 years old. I'm from Malang City, and for this place, I will be your guide. This beach is called Marina Beach. Until now, many people in Indonesia don't know that Semarang has beautiful beach area. This beach, one of the charms in Semarang that you must visit, even with family to spend time when the holidays. The history of this beach itself is quite interesting where in the past this area was a mangrove forest which later received reclamation. The rest of the buildings and shops that appear there are used as barrier and managed in such a way this area can be visited by many tourists. There is also a brick breaker which serves to avoid abrasion. Understandably, the abrasion in this area is indeed very worrying. Currently, the tourist area of the Marina Beach is slowly become known by tourists both from the archipelago and abroad. To enjoy all charms present at Marina Beach, you are required to pay a Marina Beach entrance ticket price only 3,000 rupiah, plus parking fee only 2,000 rupiah for motorcycle, 5,000 rupiah for car. Ladies and gentlemen, something you can enjoy when visiting Marina Beach is first, getting around by boat. Being on Marina Beach seems less comfortable if you just sit on the beach and enjoy the breeze. It is more interesting if you enjoy every corner of this area by using the boat that has been provided. You will be taken to explore the blue sea and the mangrove tree that look affordable great, as well as a dragon fruit garden that is quite tempting for you. The price to be paid is not too expensive, only 500 rupiah. You can enjoy the surroundings. Apart from getting around by boat, another activity that you can enjoy at the Marina Beach tourist location is fishing. It should be acknowledged that large roads can become barriers to both our favorite place to fish to hike. Therefore, there are some tourists who come and visit this place with fishing hooks just to expect you get big fish. It's not really the fish, but it was fun because fishing together with the local people. Some impressions residents make you feel right at home. That's why don't miss it. Second, enjoy the sunset. Once satisfied around and fishing, it's time to enjoy another charm that should be left behind where the twilight looks solid but surely. The sands and sand bring out the color of the sky in different shades. The dazzling orange color makes you unable to blink for a second. Don't forget to take a picture, yeah? Because this beauty of the sunlight is lovely. The sunset in this area very difficult to get the moment because often the weather is not friendly and the cold are discovered. And now we go to Simpang Lima and well, ladies and gentlemen, now we are on the way to the next destination. Next destination is Simpang Lima. I hope you all still excited with next destination. See you!
It's not complete if you visit Semarang, but not stop by this one Semarang tourist spot, namely Simpang Lima. Simpang Lima tourism is actually a plaza in the heart of Semarang. As the name implies, Simpang Lima is a place that is the intersection of 5 major roads. Semarang Surakarta Street or Pahlawan Street, Pandanaran Street, Gajah Mada Street, Ahmad Yani Street, and Ahmad Dahlan Street. To the strategic location of Simpang Lima Semarang in the city center, many people pass through the Simpang Lima area. This location is a romantic place at night as long as you are with your partner. Simpang Lima is indeed the most exciting hangout place in Semarang. Simpang Lima Semarang. The history of Simpang Lima Semarang is related to our first president, namely I.R. Soekarno. At that time, President Soekarno proposed to make Simpang Lima the city square of Semarang, considering that the old square located in Kauman had turned into a shopping center. The development of Simpang Lima was started when there was construction of the Pancasila File, which started from Oi Tiong Ham Street. This Pancasila File was completed in 1969, and because of its location connecting 5 major roads, the place is finally known as Simpang Lima. Simpang Lima eventually became one of the famous Semarang city icons, although maybe not many people know how the history of the Simpang Lima location started. Moreover, foreign tourists. Various activities are carried out around the Simpang Lima area. On holidays, many local residents do sports or just take a walk and do activities. The Simpang Lima location is always busy with various people both day or night. Simpang Lima as a tourist attraction in Semarang is always busy with various kinds of human activities. At night, Simpang Lima can be the location for a good choice of Semarang night culinary delights. Many stalls provide culinary delights around the Simpang Lima area. Simpang Lima culinary is practically never empty. Maybe, even on Saturday nights, we find it a little difficult to find parking for vehicles. If we around the Simpang Lima Semarang, we can see decorative bikes with colorful lights that we can rent. Like the one in the square, take it easy. The cycle lanes have been provided on the edge of the Simpang Lima field for those who like to cycle. So, there is a kind of sidewalk that is much higher than the road. Simpang Lima has lots of cool photo spots that you can get around this area. So guys, prepare your camera. Around Simpang Lima, there are also many hotels and inns that offer various class options. It depends on how much our budget for lodging costs. On certain days, Simpang Lima is used for various major events. For example, music concerts and others. At night, the air is getting cold and Simpang Lima turns into an exotic night spot for Semarang. Enjoying the night with friends or just spending the night together with your partner are activities that we will see along the Simpang Lima location. Finally, Simpang Lima Semarang is last trip in this virtual tour. Next, back to Semarang Tawang Station. And yes, that was our review of the virtual tour in Semarang City. Hopefully it can make you know more about the city of Semarang. If you like our video guys, please click in the like button and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Please share with your social networking friends so that it is useful for other friends too. We say thank you and greetings from the Tourism for Everything. Goodbye!
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.